Hey guys, headed to the GYM. What's today, Tuesday? Happy Tuesday to everyone, friends. So I just did a video, right, because I'm doing some adding some videos to my funnel for my ebook and also for, my business opportunities that I have. So one of the videos and the content that I created was baby boomers and retirement. See, here's the thing. The average person, friends, needs at least, a million, $1.5 million to retire with. And when I say $1.5 million, that means to retire comfortably for 20 years. So that means if you retire at 60 and you're going to die at 80, that means you can be able to now tap into $50,000 a year, right, at your retirement without getting another job. Now, I did some research. It's only 6% of people in America, now I'm just talking about America, in America that actually have over $1 million to retire with. Now, out of that 6%, they have real estate, they have 401ks, they have Social Security, they got IRAs, and they got businesses that's bringing them in money, residual income monthly, all right? Here's the thing. The average person, see, this is real life stuff that we should have been taught. The average person, friends, that has worked for 25 to about 40 years of their life, gave their hard-earned time, or they gave their work, they blood, sweat, and tears. They work hard. They sacrificed their family for 20 to 40 years. That's the average person, okay, that got raped in taxes up to 40%. Now they're retired. The average person that has worked for 40 years, gave their hard blood, sweat, and tears, their hard work, their sacrifice, friends, only has under $100,000 to retire. Now, why is that important, friends? Because a person like me, a millennial, right? Millennials are under 35, right? Millennials, okay, have to understand where we're going. Okay, see, they don't teach us this in school either, right? Millennials, we have to understand where we're going. We have to understand what's in store for us in the future. So if the government is saying, well, this is what AARP is saying. AARP.com says the average person needs at least $1.5 million to retire. The average person is retiring about 60, 65 years old. And the average person only lives to about 80. So they're calculating if you retire at 60 and you live another 20 years to 80, you can live on 50 grand a year. And that amounts to about $1 million, right? 50, say 50 to about 80 grand a year. That amounts to about $1 million. That amounts to about $1 million, okay? Here's the problem. The average person, friends, only has under $100,000, and that's with everything. Their pensions, okay, Social Securities, 401ks to retire on. So that means if you're gonna live for 20 more years after you retire, and you only have under $100,000, so that means you only have between $5,000 and $10,000 to live on. That's not enough money. That's like $900 to $1,000 a month. You can't live on that. So what do people apply for? Welfare, and they get welfare because they're eligible for it. They depend on family and friends because now they don't have nothing else. Okay, they rely on friends and family, or guess what? They just go get another job. And it's depressing to realize that after you worked for so long that you have to continue to work. So when do you start to enjoy life? You know, thank God I'm only 34, right? Because now I have time on my side, right? I have time. I was talking to my sister yesterday, and I told her, I said, sis, we have time on our side. There's no reason we should be like our mothers, our fathers, our grandparents that are broke, living check to check, and don't have a pot or a window to throw it out of. I said there's no reason for us to be like that when we have the proper knowledge and education, and we have the energy to be able to do this stuff now. We can grind, we can hustle, we can educate ourselves on what we want for our future today, where now we can start implementing stuff and continue to do it. Okay? So if you are under 50, well, under 45, because really, you know, I used to try to give people leeway. The leeway was, 50 years old. If you haven't woke up by the time you're 50, you're going to work until you die. But as I continue to learn and research and continue to understand how the world is changing, if 45, if you're not setting yourself up by the age 45, you're going to work until you die. This is why you start early. I started my daughter early, thinking about her retirement, right? At 16, my 8-year-old, I got her thinking about business ideas that she wants to do, right? Because at the end of the day, friends, the world is going to digital. Your cell phone is the most valuable thing. Your cell phone is money. Okay, Gary Vee even said it. He said, I'd rather somebody rob me for $5,000 than take my cell phone. It's true, right? I'd rather somebody steal $500 from me than take my phone. I was, $500 I can get back. My phone and all the information in my phone, I can't get back right away, right? So everything's going digital. That's why iPhones are so popular now. You can do everything from your phone. You need to learn how to Google ads and Instagram ads and Facebook ads and YouTube ads and all of these different avenues, friends, that's going to bring you in money. This is why I tell people, start you in network marketing. Understand how to get trained. Understand how to gain confidence. Understand how to build a team. Understand how to lead people. Or start you on Amazon, right? Amazon now, where you list and sell, or you send your stuff to Amazon and let Amazon take care of it for you, right? Either way, friends, you need passive residual income. You need leverage, which is your job. You need passive residual income, which is going to be your business, bringing you money in month after month. And then you need leverage income, being able to now sell a product to many different people or service to many different people. The average person, friends, this is critical for millennials to know. People under 35, we must know that the average person that's retiring at 60 has less than $100,000. So as millennials, we have an obligation, okay? As millennials, friends, we have an obligation to make sure that we learn as much as we can, we invest as much money into ourselves as we can, we start a business and work the business as hard as possible and hustle and grind as hard and as long as possible so that we can create a greater life for ourselves, but in the process live as well. Because if you kill yourself, you don't need retirement. Now, people have life insurance. You're better off dead with a $500,000 life insurance policy that you can give your family and they can live comfortable than you trying to struggle on $100,000 of fucking for 20 years, friends. I make $100,000 a year from home. It's crazy, right? People got 6 figures for 20 years. It will not work, friends. This is why we have to wake up. If you're a millennial, you got time, but don't take the time for granted. Don't hope, pray, and wish either, okay? Because if you're over 45, let me tell you something, friends, okay? You got one foot in the grave. And if you don't have at least, okay, $1 million at retirement, friends, guess what? Guess what's happening? People are getting ulcers, they're getting fibroids, they're getting cysts, they're getting cancer, and they're dying. And now they're worth more dead with a $250,000 or $500,000 life insurance policy to give to their family. That's what people are doing, friends. They're retiring and then dying, and then they're worth more dead than alive. It's crazy, right? It is sad, friends. I'm telling you, being that I work from home, I can be able to study certain things. I can listen to certain things. I can tap into certain resources that if, I had a job, I wouldn't be able to do, because I'll be hustling and bustling, trying to get my behind to work every doggone day. Okay? This is why you follow me. This is why you're on my channel, so you can understand. Make sure you share this stuff, okay? So that you can understand that if you don't start something that you can build for yourself, and it's not just start a network marketing company or just start an e-commerce business. No, it started. Understand how money works, start making you some money, and then investing that money into cash flowing assets, such as real estate, such as your now IRA, right? That you need to retire because you need more money. So you use Amazon and you use a network marketing company to build up capital for your real investment that's going to bring you in money year after year. Or, right, you use the money now to continuously invest in yourself so that you can grow your mind, so you can pass it on down to the next generation. See, I'm doing both, right? I'm investing in myself so that I can get the knowledge, so I can pass it down to the next generation, which is my kids. Then on top of that too, my profits that I'm having with my companies and my business, I take it and now, guess what? Invest it into cash flowing assets. So when people say, oh, I don't want to do network marketing. Oh, I don't want to recruit people. So you want to be broke? So you want to be at 55 years old broke? You want to be 55 years old with debt up to here? And here's another thing. The average person that retires don't have $1 million. They only have under 100,000. And guess what? Their bills are over 100,000. Ain't that crazy? You got a house, you got a car, no, you got a credit card, you got this bill, you got this loan, you got this, you got this. All that amounts to over $100,000. And you mean to tell me for the next 20 years I got $100,000 and my bills is 100,000? People kill themselves. They rather kill themselves instead of having the burden of trying to think about their bills. They rather kill themselves, have their family take care of their bills, and then their family take care of for a little bit. But here's the thing, if you don't teach your family, see, here's the thing, money goes, right? If you don't teach your family, right? If you got a $250,000 policy, right, and your bills is $100,000, plus your funeral is $20,000, right? Let's just say $250,000. Now your family got $100,000 to live on for the next, 2 to 3 years or the next 5 years. But what if you never taught your children how to invest? What if you never taught your children how to flip money? What if you never taught your children how to start a business? Guess what? That same year you die, that money's going that same year that you're dead. Right? So life insurance, yeah, is great. Right? When someone dies, now you'll be able to get taken care of. But how many people actually learn how to flip money? Right? I started learning how to flip money when I was 16. Right? In the drug game. Okay? Then I started learning how to flip money when I was selling scarves and crocheting. Now I'm learning how to flip money legally in business. There's so much money out here to be made, friends. It's disgusting that I see people continue to work and hope and wish and pray that something happens good to them, friends. It's very sad. I'm going to the gym, so going to the GYM, right? So it's a sad thing, friends, that I see people continue to work for money when all you got to do is just get the right information, friends. You just got to get the right knowledge. Start you a business, okay, for $100 or even $500. Pay $40 to $120 a month for the business. Start learning how to grow. Start having the confidence to grow. Start learning how to be a leader. Then start leading others. Then start building a residual. Now you're getting residual income. Now you're putting it into real estate. Now you're putting it into an IRA. Now you can grow your net worth. See, we didn't learn this shit in school. That's why 96% of people that retire, okay, got to go back on welfare or go live with their family or go get a job. It's sad. Friends, I'm going to the gym. Go inside my GYM because I ain't got no job. I ain't interested in no job. I got cash flow producing things. I got people that I help. I make money on Amazon. I mean, it's just like crazy. Hey. What is it doing? Where's my thing now? Thank you. So I'm in the gym. So hopefully, friends, you take heed to what I'm saying. Hey, girl. Hey. Hopefully you take heed to what I'm saying and actually do something better with your life starting today. So while most people on their way to their jobs they hate, I'm on the way focusing on my health. JoinToNationMarie.com, guys. See you soon.